Good evening, I'm Lamar Thomas. I'm the principal of the Dismus Middle School. Welcome to Facing Forward. This is our third year. Each year it has grown exponentially, and this year is no exception. We have approximately 60 to 65 boys here for an overnight, and the main gist of our initiative is to impact them to become young men of character. So all of the volunteers, all of the mentors, all of the men of this community have sacrificed their time, their talent, and their money to be here this evening and to impact the next generation of critical thinkers and leaders. And so the reason why this is such a heartfelt initiative for me is because it ensures that the generational work that we do here as a school goes beyond the four walls of this building. And so we have invited a multiplicity of men to come in and really talk about their experiences and to ensure that experience doesn't always have to be the best teacher for our young men. They can learn it from others, from the experience of others, and more importantly, to have these very specific workshops to engage them in things that we know that they will need going forward. For instance, we have a financial literacy workshop, and the gentlemen in that financial literacy workshop are teaching our young men not only how to make money or encourage them to be wealthy, but how to maintain it and what to do with it once you have it.
Hey, I'm Ash Cash, Mr. Mind Right, Money Right. I'm here today. We're doing the Business of Your Dreams course, which is just teaching the young students how to change their mindset about money. You know, we are taught that we should be employees and not employers, but we need to change the relationship that we have with money. We have to make money work for us opposed to us working for it. So that's about taking your passion, taking what you love to do, make that into a business that you can make the business of your dreams. It's one thing to have a passion and work for somebody and love what you do, but what if you had that passion and you love what you do, but you're making money doing it? So that's what the course is about. It's about building the business of your dream and combining your passion with a paycheck.
Another workshop we have, Rap Roundtable, really not only takes a look at rap, but gives our young men an opportunity to dissect the imagery and the stereotypes and the lyrics of rap so that they can, going forward, have an opportunity to really rethink what it is that they are listening to and promoting.
My name is Doug Wilson. I'm here at the third annual Facing Forward program at the Janis E Dismus School in Englewood, New Jersey. I'm glad to be here. My portion of tonight is the rap session, which I am discussing the 5 elements of hip-hop, which are graffiti writing, breakdancing, MCing, DJing, and knowledge of oneself. What we're trying to do is pull out what the kids are listening to today versus what we grew up on from the late 70s to now. So hopefully they'll take something away from this positive and they can apply it to their everyday lives.
Another workshop we have is Men Who Cook. And Men Who Cook really is a very interesting way to engage them to understand that there's nothing feminine about learning how to handle yourself in the kitchen, and more importantly, to take a look at your diet and understand the healthier you are, the better you can do it.
I'm Todd Wilson. People know me as Mr. Todd. I own the Pie Factory here in Englewood and Somerset, New Jersey. I'm here this evening at the middle school with the Facing Forward program, where I'm going to take some time out of the evening to work with the middle schoolers, 7th and 8th graders, and talk to them about what I do, which is basically bake. So the name of my session is Men Who Cook, but I'm going to change it to Men Who Bake, so it'll be official. And hey, there's nothing better than I can do to take some time out of my day, as people have taken time out of theirs to help me. You know, I want to do the same thing and give back, so I'm more than excited to be here this evening, looking forward to it. We're going to make some muffins, we're going to learn about baking, and have a real good time, so it should be nice.
Another workshop we have is interacting with law enforcement, and that specific workshop, we have invited the detectives from our city and the chief of police, who is also here, who is engaging them and talking to them about, well, what do you do, or what are the proper steps when you encounter law enforcement?
Lawrence Suffren, I'm the Chief of Police of the Englewood Police Department. I'm here tonight. Mr. Thomas invited me to take part in his program. We're doing an interaction with law enforcement. And we were just trying to explain to the children how to interact with law enforcement, some of the pitfalls that some children fall into as far as getting criminally involved in the system, and how to stay positive and do some positive things that will prevent them from becoming a statistic in society.
My name is Gayan. I'm here in Englewood, New Jersey at the Young Men's Conference Facing Forward. And I was asked to come in by Mr. Thomas to speak to the young men today and give them some words of encouragement and enlightenment. It was possible that I wouldn't be here today, but I made every effort to get here. I'm thankful that I did. It's the idea of bringing boys and men together is greatly needed, especially amongst households where there is no man to be an influence on the young people. Today I spoke about the need for excellence, that there is no excuse. There is no excuse for not completing the assigned task. We have to think not only about ourselves and what we would like for ourselves, but we have to think about those coming behind us.
Last but not least, we have a workshop called The Arcade, where we have larger-than-life images and gaming. It's because young men game and they compete, and that is one of the ways that we can get next to them and talk to them and compete with them without having to literally running up and down the court. Every segment of the societal order that comes in to ensure that they indeed will be able to take this mantle of leadership and run with it with character.